Differences in how people from different social classes talk about themselves. I'm going to read this to you from this book called Clash, How to Thrive in a Multicultural World by Dr. Alana Connor and Dr. Hazel Marcus. Hazel Marcus is a very famous social psychologist who studies class. The highlight of my time at Stanford was getting to meet her. Tell me what you noticed. A college-educated 45-year-old man had this to say. I'm smart, maybe not brilliant, but well organized, a good sport. I plan for the future and I make choices about what I want, feel, and want to be. Notice his emphasis on uniqueness, control, and choice. These are all facets of the independent self. Now, consider the self-description from a 47-year-old working class man. I know what is right and wrong. I'm kind to people. I never talk down to anyone, and I never talk behind their backs. Notice his emphasis on rooting himself in morality, relating to others, and disregarding rank, all aspects of the interdependent self. A 38-year-old construction worker likewise stresses the importance of relating and adjusting. What matters is endurance, not giving up, just being in there, sticking with your friends when the going is not so good, hanging tough. In working class families, in working class worlds, family and friends are often a higher priority than individual achievement. I researched the unwritten rules of work for the working class and neurodivergent. One of the unwritten rules is that when people who are from blue collar, pink collar backgrounds shift into white collar work, especially at really elite levels, they struggle to navigate all the individualism and self-promotion. It feels inauthentic, it feels gross, it feels like bragging because they've grown up in an interdependent environment where the focus is on friends, family, and working hard. One is not inherently better than the other, but this culture clash can be enough to make you lose a good employee. A lot of research by these authors that I was reading has been done in school. I applied the research to the workplace. In schools, they found that people are less likely to finish school or even apply to your school if it's very individualistic. In my research, I found people are willing to leave workplaces if they have this culture clash, among other unwritten rules, or to be less engaged in their work, which, as Gallup polls show, there's an estimated $500 billion in the US alone that companies lose in disengagement due to lower productivity, absenteeism, and people quitting. So this is a very subtle thing that most workplaces aren't considering when they think about their culture. And that's why I'm writing this book on the unwritten rules of work, which will come out this fall. But I have a free chapter available on my website, and the link is in my bio. If you're wondering how this could apply to your workforce specifically, you can book time with me on my website. First 20 minutes are free.